On this second video about blocking, I wanted to offer you some suggestions for improving or learning blocking. I think if you try some of these, they'll help. First, you got to open your ears and listen carefully to what you're playing, and make sure that each note is clean and there's a quiet, clear space between the notes. Uh, you're going to rely on your ear to tell you whether you're doing things properly. So then you're going to pick out a little pattern or lick or phrase of some sort that appeals to you so that you'll have some added motivation, and then you're going to try to get the sound of that lick firmly in your mind so you know what it's supposed to sound like. And then you're going to plan out how you'll play it, either using palm blocking or pick blocking, or maybe both. If you learn both, then you can decide later which is easier, and you can also then learn to combine them in certain patterns where they work better, one or the other works better. And if you're just starting to learn pick blocking, then give it a chance to catch up so that you can become more facile with that. When you're planning out your lick, try different ways to play it and start with the easiest way, and then you can try harder ways later. You have to play very slowly at first, and I think you should use a drum machine, band in a box, or a metronome to play along with. It's good for your timing, and you can find a free metronome, by the way, but if you do a search on the internet, and they work in real time. So you may have to start really, really slow, say around 60 beats a minute, and then when you can play it cleanly with no mistakes for about 2 minutes at that speed, and speed up the rhythm by 2 to 5 beats per minute until you can do it again at the higher speed, and then keep raising it up until you reach 120 beats a minute or higher if that's your goal. So once you can play the phrase clearly and cleanly, then try playing it along with a rhythm track that changes chords, and just play the lick for each chord so you can move around on the fretboard. And then find a song that you know and try to incorporate the lick into the song somewhere. So we're going to pick a lick now, or I am, I guess. And if you need some ideas about some phrase or lick that you want to play, you can go to the Rebel and Ricky internet page and find some. They have sound files and tab. Now, I selected a Ralph Mooney type lick that I like, similar to the Above and Beyond, and it's we're going to play it pedals down at the 3rd fret in the key of C. We'll start out at slow speed and we'll build it up. Remember, you're training your hands, your ears, and your brain, so don't rush it. If you can't play something slow, you certainly won't be able to play it fast. So this is this Mooney lick we're going to play, and it's played on the 8th string, 6th and 5th string, and it's basically a pedals down position here at the 3rd fret. But I'm not really trying to teach you the lick, I'm trying to show you an approach. So I'll have this lick tabbed out. Well, I don't want to spend a lot of time going over it, but it's basically on 3 strings, and so I've decided that for me the easiest way to play this is using 3 fingers and pick blocking it. So here's the lick. And then you go up to the 8th fret. So let's try the drum machine at 80 beats a minute. I'm satisfied with that, then I'm going to speed it up to 100. Let's go up to 120. Of course, when you're learning that, you're not going to go from 80 to 100 to 120. You're going to go from 60 to 65 and then 65 to 70. But that's sort of illustrating how you might approach it. Next exercise, we're going to practice some those pickpocketing moves I showed you on the first video. And we're going to play them real slow and then speed them up a little bit. And these involve this using 3 fingers with pick blocking, and we're going to be doing ascending and descending passages. So, and there'll be 4-note passages. So we have to block, a little with the fingers down in between the strings. And one of the things that Paul Franklin says on his tape is, he plays with his fingers down in the strings all the time. They're always sitting down in there, and they're sitting on adjacent strings and moving around, but always deep down in the strings. So anyway, we're going to play this this one starting on the 8th, 7, 6, 5, and when I've stuck my thumb down there to hit 7, I blocked 8. And you can also use the thumb of your left hand to add to that. So I did 3 of those moves, and then we're going to do it on the way down the same way. The 3rd finger is going to start it out, and then it's going to move. No, it's going to move. So it's going to hit the 3rd string and the 4th. And when it hits the 4th, it's blocking the 3rd. So let's play with the rhythm track slowly. Speed it up. Some more. Get the idea. So that's all the time we have. I was hoping to get a few more things in there, but we're running up against that 10-minute YouTube barrier there. So maybe we can cover some more stuff another time. Thanks, and have fun with it.